first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Martinez, still ranging back. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot down the line in left as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Juan Soto to the plate now. As he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And there he goes towards second. In there. Now the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the run will score from second base as they've upped it now to 8-1.
Number 13.
Here's Manny Machado now. Mano a mano against Nate Eovaldi. He's just 2 for 12. He's taken him deep once. Here's the first pitch to him. Runner goes. Line toward right center. And the hit and run works perfectly. A base hit. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
In at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. Strike taken to throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now. Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And this one bounds around against the wall. And the second run will score as well. And he is into second base with a 2-run double. Let's say your staff is having a bad day when they give up 10 hits, let alone 10 runs.
Yeah, Matt, credit to this offense. They've been swinging the sticks well all game long, and it just continues here with a 2 RBI hit. Some days the hitting gods are simply just smiling down on them.
Marcus Walden, 5'10" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 64.
At the plate now, Kim pitches a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Man, this guy is a blur on the base pass game.
He was really motoring around the bases. I think he had every intention of stretching that one into a triple. He definitely has the wheels, but the ball bouncing over for an automatic double couldn't.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Right fielder is on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Hey, this was just one of those games that just weren't meant to be when you add it all up. Had a rough time, only lasted 4 innings. Just wasn't able to give them the kind of performance they were looking for going into this one.
First pitch on its way. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1.
Well, that's just a nice executed pitch right there. To have the confidence to go in, pound it inside. If he's got that, this team's in trouble.
Back up the middle, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, guys, this is why when playing in the National League, I saw pitchers constantly just really focus on the offensive side of the ball, whether it be sac bunts or having to get a knock. Here's a moment that can never be taken away. A huge hit in a World Series game, that's a pretty awesome moment for him.
Fernando Tatis Jr. is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. 5 innings complete. It's the Padres 12 and the Red Sox 1. Now it'll be Kike Hernandez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. Meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting it.
The pitcher is acting innocent, but I saw it in real time, and my first thought was he did that on purpose. These pitchers can paint the black inside and out, make the ball move up and down. So a lot of times when you see a guy get hit in that spot, there was some kind of message behind it. We'll see what that leads to the rest of this game.
Alex Verdugo is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Ball and 2 strikes now. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think
first pitch on its way. J.D. Martinez is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Red Sox lead 1. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Juan Soto. Now the first pitch. Swung on by Soto, and he connects to deep right. And it's gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field as this lead got even wider.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Up next,
To the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. As he'll show bunt here, but then pulls it back for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Chopped at third. Devers has it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 13.
Striding in is Manny Machado, singled in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB now.
As he swings and hits a laser to right.
Renfroe is there, 2 down. Now to the plate, Jake Cronenworth. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Strike one to start the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a shot toward right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, Matt, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted 3.
Kim is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Martinez retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. The Padres on top, 13-1. 7th inning ready to roll, and now it'll be the catcher, Ronaldo Hernandez.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. Josh Hader comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity, up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch still.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first down.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Hey, this pitcher's being super aggressive, pounding the strike zone 5 times in a row, leaving nothing to the imagination right here. This offensive player's got to be on his back.
So he got him swinging. Bobby Dahlbeck goes down for out number 2 in the top half as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. And they remain well behind. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Josh Taylor will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Michael Chavis is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Last half of the 7th here, and that brings up Trent Grisham.
Center fielder, Trent.
First pitch of the AB now. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit, leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Stepping in now, Austin Noble. Set to deliver the 0-1. That's a strike to throw down. Well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez on the run. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second. Now at the plate, Josh Hader. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And now the runner's trying for third. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. 0-2, here it is. High in the air out to center field. Verdugo waits on it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. So the next to bat will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Lying toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And He'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the deck like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one going for extra bases off the bat. Here now is Juan Soto. Runner breaks for third. Goes the other way as this is lined to left. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
They are putting in some work at the plate in this one, Matt. Another great AB, another hit, another nail in the coffin. That's a startling 15 runs in this one, and they're still going.
Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts. He swings and misses, throw down. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch, he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Line hard, deep into left. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Padres lead it 15-1. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Marwin Gonzalez.
0-1 the count.
He's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. This is foul right side. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. And it's fouled away.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Got him to go down swinging there. Michael Chavis sent packing for the second out of the inning. There's a strike with the breaking ball. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings. 6 in a row, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. And as you can see, they are way behind. Adam Ottavino enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. And now in the box, Manny Machado. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. Machado on his way to second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion, while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
At the plate, Jake Cronenworth. Strike taken, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Martinez giving chase. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. In to score, the runner from third. And stepping in. Bases empty and one away following the sac fly. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Yeah. Swung on and lifted into shallow center field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now that the center fielder.
Next to stand in is Trent Grisham. 3 hits in 3 trips to the plate for him so far. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Skips through, and he really has their number now. 4 for 4 in this one.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
In now, Boston Nova. Runners off for second as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's on the move again from first. Pitches a cold strike, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. Friars forced to settle for just the one. 9th inning coming up. Padres lead it 16-1. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
0-1 count and the pitch. And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. One away. First pitch on the way. Rafael Devers comes on with one away as he looks at the ball. It's 1-0. On the strike. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Oh, my goodness. Talk about a developing story here. 8 straight strikeouts, and there are 2 away now.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he's sent him back, so he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez, and he fouls this one off. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Strike 3. Good night, Boston.
A 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. 16-1 this evening. San Diego win the World Series opener and take a 1-0 lead. Tyler Glasnow gets the W on the mound. Martin Perez struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Petco Park on sellout, 40,209. The Padres thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.
that you rockin'. Yeah, I know you've been hanging, and I know you've been hanging. What's that whip that you driving? What's that that you rockin'?
Don't you see them? Don't you see them?
Roll with us, then roll with us. Don't you wanna ride with us? Let's ride with us.
From Boston, Mass. this evening, we're at historic Fenway Park. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the San Diego Padres and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I can't help but be impressed with the way these guys have come into this series, just flat out handled their business. They're hitting on all cylinders, and I don't want to fully count out the other guys, but if the last 3 games are any indication of how this will play out, I think this series could be over really quick.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Martin Perez will look to keep their World Series hopes alive on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, he wasn't particularly good in his last one. If you look at the line score, he only lasted 4 innings, took the loss. He'll really be hoping to turn in a much better performance in this one.
First pitch of the AB now. Lower part of his zone, but it's taken for a strike. Bounce it to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit, leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
He's running in there. Now the throw. And he's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here, he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Lifted the other way to left center. And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Xander Bogaerts is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
Gonzalez retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1.
That is good.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres, Manny Machado. And the Padres trying to make this first inning even better here. Runner goes for third. Strike called. Now the throw down. It's wide, and he's in there with the stolen base. And that one yanked just foul.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
2 down, no one on base, and that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Called strike 0-2.
They love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Swinging a ball hard hit toward deep right. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Padres lead it 2-0. Darvish gets the ball with a world championship on the line. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in this last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Ready now is Kike Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Stretch. Here's the pitch. Darvish pauses. Here's the 0-1. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. He's going to have to lower his sights.
So he sets him down swinging. Kike Hernandez is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. On the first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to keep their playoff hopes alive.
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. And now here is Kim
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single. Nola, a pitch out. The throw, not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. A man at third with one away. Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Lined hard to center field. Verdugo is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Darvish. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Let's look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Verdugo is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble. Padres leave 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Here's J.D. Martinez. Head-to-head numbers with Darvish. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. He also has 1 home run. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Fouled off. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. He's set. Here it comes. Ronaldo Hernandez is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And, of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. In there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail it here 2-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. Martinez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here now is Juan Soto. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit hard towards center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
As he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. It's a 3-0 game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's Manny Machado now. And the runner's breaking for third. Strike taken to throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch, he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Hit high and deep to right center. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
First offering. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Standing in now, Kim. A pitch out. The throw. And even a pitch out can't do the trick. He's in there at second. So he swipes second despite the pitch out.
Yeah, it seemed like everyone in the building knew he was going to be running there, right? Didn't make a difference, though. He got a great jump at...
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Padres on top, 4-0. Now to bat, Hunter Renfroe. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Renfroe, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
1 gone here in the Boston third. And into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire, Marwin Gonzalez. First pitch on its way. high in the air into shallow left center. Tatis comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Martin.
Now to the plate is the Red Sox pitcher, Martin Perez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Now that's just a nasty cutter right there. I don't care if that's his cold zone. He doesn't handle that pitch in that way.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0. Now at the plate is Trent Grisham as we begin the top of the 4th. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
Strike 2.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Martinez is there and he has it for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Austin Nola hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1. Swing and a liner. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And the pitcher bats next. That'll be Yu Darvish. First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Martinez has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Padres down in order. They lead it 4-0. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Kike Hernandez back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Number 99.
Up next, Alex Verdugo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. 1-0 the count. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding his own.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter, third baseman,
Next to dig in, Rafael Devers. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
1-1. Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Down in order go the Red Sox. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in the outfielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. On to Lansdowne and gone. So a solo shot down the line in left. His 3rd home run of this series as the Padres have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Now batting, right fielder.
Juan Soto to the plate now. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And the Friars won't let up, as this ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion, while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Nate Eovaldi gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
17, Nathan Eovaldi.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. Hit hard to short. Gonzalez is up with it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. And in steps Manny Machado. Mano a mano against Nate Eovaldi. He's just 2 for 12. He's taken him deep once. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. That's a strike. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Set to deliver the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Verdugo. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And add one more, as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Here's the first pitch. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The windup and the 0-1.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And Martinez will make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The catcher.
Thank you, Heidi.
Hernandez.
To the plate now, Ronaldo Hernandez. And that misses ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. And the pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now. I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. And he misses there. 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're flat out doing an outstanding job at picking on pitches that they can do something with. And by that, he means pitches inside the strike zone. The numbers definitely back that up as well. Less than 10% of their swings have been at pitches outside the zone. For comparison, the Major League average is somewhere around 30%. Something they want to keep up as this game progresses, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. High fly ball after straightaway center. Playable for Verdugo, and there's one gone.
Now back.
So now here is Trent Grisham. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Popped him up. Gonzalez calls for it. And that's the second out of the inning. Now the first pitch. The 0-1 on its way. Line drive to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 home hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
And he's safe.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for San Diego. They lead it 6-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Darvish pauses. First pitch on its way.
Whoa, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much.
Set and the pitch. Marwin Gonzalez stands in as he looks at a called strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Got him to go down swinging there. Marwin Gonzalez goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Eric Hosmer will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still find themselves down 6-0. Matt Andrees comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He's faced Matt Andriese previously. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting,
Digging in will be Juan Soto. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Here's the first pitch. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike 1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Well, he comes up empty that time as he's underneath it, 0-2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martinez has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
the batter, the shortstop.
2 outs now in the San Diego 7th, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. No balls and a strike to count. 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Verdugo waits on it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Bottom of the inning now, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. First delivery to him.
Hey! 0-1.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to signal to the bullpen. That'll be all for Yu Darvish. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. Josh Hader comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th.
Josh Hader.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. First pitch on its way. Alex Verdugo is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Behind 0-2 now. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. And a good idea to hold off there as it goes to 2-2 now on the Boston third baseman.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Another try at 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Marcus Walden enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. So here's the cleanup hitter, Manny Machado. Notched an RBI on the sac fly in his previous turn at the plate. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Shows bunt there, but he winds up taking strike 2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
To short. Right to Gonzalez. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. Now the first pitch. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1. Shows bunt there, but he winds up taking strike 2.
Well, that's just a nice executed pitch right there. To have the confidence to go in, pound it inside. If he's got that, this team's in trouble.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Martinez has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now to the plate, here is Kim. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Padres down in order. They lead it 6-0. Of inning number 8 set to go. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, J.D. Martinez. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. 1-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. High in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now another 1-2. High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first down. Next, it'll be Ronaldo Hernandez. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0.
for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to lift a foot outside.
So these fans will not get to see history here after all, as the no-hit bid ends right here with 1 out in the 8th.
Eddie V, so close, but yet so far. You get into the 8th inning, D-Row. You get that first out, and you're starting to think to yourself, this might be the night I finish it off.
That's what I was going to ask you. Do you wait until this long, or does it start creeping in around the 6th inning?
It starts creeping in right around the 6th. You look up you see zeros on that scoreboard, you know you're doing something special.
Yeah, and from an offensive standpoint, you start letting it creep in right around that same time, and you're telling yourself and the boys, we have to find a way to get it out.
Hunter Renfroe is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. They still find themselves down 6-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Darwin's and Hernandez will come on now, and they'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Michael Chavis will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that. Offering, and he fouls this one off. Opposite field to left, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And the Friars are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
And now the runner's trying for 3rd. There's a drive out toward left center field. And the route is officially underway. It is 7-0.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Runner's on his way to 3rd. In there, now the throw. And not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
That's what happens when the slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Ryan Brazier comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. It's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Set to deliver the 0-1. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Verdugo backing up on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. In to score, the runner from 3rd.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the 3rd run across in this inning.
First offering on its way. Juan Soto comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. This catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but
there's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot down the line in right. His 4th long ball of this series as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Martinez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
At the plate now, Manny Machado fouled away. He bounced out last time up. Fastball called for strike two.
I always felt, 0-2, you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So they score 4 times on 4 hits here. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll be the first to bat here in the inning with his guys in need of some 9th inning magic. They're going to force a game 5.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder,
Here's the first pitch. Michael Chavis is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Stepping up is Kike Hernandez. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Kike Hernandez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
And it's fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. He stays alive, still 2-2. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Struck him out, and it's over. They are World Series champions.
Wow, World Series champions. The only thing that could have made this sweeter would have been doing it in front of the home crowd. But hey, they're not complaining, believe me. Now they can look forward to celebrating during the parade as they bring the World Series trophy home. What a moment for this team, this organization, and that city.
Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series-clinching victory. Down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new World Champs. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and our entire Fall Classic crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching the World Series.
The final line score for our...
No sé cuál me voy, el perro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios más los bendiga, mis hijos.